Welcome, this is Ant-Man29 Able. Just giving you my first impressions of the Schrade 9. Comes in this box here. Schrade 9. There it is there. My reasons for buying this, been thinking about cutting tools I use when I'm in the field and what might be suitable. In the past, when I was in the military, I had the Australian military machete, this one here. Comes in the case, and I used to carry this little knife as well. It's a Camelus, dated 1981, if you can see that. So I've had it quite a few years, haven't used it much recently, but it's quite a neat knife. And I used to have a pocket knife as well. I found that actually in the bush, most of the time I was using the pocket knife rather than this knife, but this one, it came in handy. And from time to time when we need to do some construction of some sort, or gun pits or something, need to use the bigger knife, and so that was my cutting tools. A while back I made the video, I had this knife made. It's fun, it's a good knife actually. It's not all that heavy, and it's quite good chopping wise. It's just compare it against the, so handle wise it's similar, but blade wise, yeah, a couple inches shorter and a slightly different blade shape. Just to compare here, slightly different in the blade shape, but heavier towards the end, the same as the machete. So I've used this a few times, a good little knife. So the knife I had made, don't use it that much now, the design that didn't quite work, so it's okay. This little knife, I think I made a video of this too. Great little knife, love it, really good. But I was thinking about in the bush and what I'm going to do. Could just use this set. Use this set here along with a pocket knife, or maybe include this as a little cutting knife in there. But of course, see things on YouTube and reviews and maybe like to buy something else. And I was looking at a few different knives, but this one became available. Schrade 9, I was looking at a Schrade 3, a couple other brands as well. Some great reviews on this knife, like there is for a lot of knives. People are chopping, battening wood and doing all sorts of stuff. And it's come available at a reasonable price, so I thought I'd get it. It is reasonably heavy, but not too bad I think, for its size and what the work it's expected to do. Some people comment about the handle being too thick. It definitely bulges out there a bit in the middle, but for my hands, I don't have overly big hands. That works well. The blade is up to there, and then you have the finger choil there. But the handle is quite long, so it sticks out. My hand's up here, it comes out there, but I think it's made that if you're cutting, you can move up here and do some cutting or slicing type things. And if you're doing chopping, you can move your hand right back to here, so you can get a bit more swing, a bit more leverage for chopping type tasks. So, haven't got around to using it yet, just came, so I thought I'd do a first impressions video and a bit of a comparison against my other knives. Here it is here against the knife here, so quite a bit shorter, and some similarity in the blade with the curve and that sort of thing. So I'm looking to go with the Schrade knife and a folding saw, which I just have in the bag, I didn't bring it out here, and maybe a pocket knife, or maybe my little knife here, my cutting tool. So this one, folding saw and pocket knife. Just a quick look at the sheath. Sheath has a plastic insert, has the strap here for the handle. Put this up here, which is adjustable with the Velcro on the side here. There's the Velcro tab on the back, like you've probably seen in other videos. This comes off, allows you to slide into your belt. There's this one strap of the molly here. These other straps here allow you to take this pouch off if you want. And notice behind here, when I took it off before, there's actually a belt loop behind there, so it means this little pouch here can slide onto your belt. So maybe you could put a pocket knife in here, put a fire kit or something in there and keep it on your belt rather than keeping it on the knife if you didn't want it there. Has this button here which holds your plastic in, and some cord at the bottom. In some ways it's fairly similar to the Spec Ops sheath that I've seen in the Spec Ops cipher. I don't have a Spec Ops sheath, but it's fairly similar. The Spec Ops one has a split in the middle here, and has holes along the side for tying the sheath on to wherever you want. But some people say the sheath isn't much good, but I think it's quite good quality, quite well made, stitched up and around the side here, so I'm quite happy with the sheath. It's not overly heavy, but it does the job, and I think it's quite good. Here's the schf9 Griffin design. I've looked to see who Griffin is or what company is. Didn't find anything much about Griffin design, so Schrade. So there it is. My Schrade 9 along with the sheath, and comparison against just a couple of knives I've had and used in the past. This is Ant-Man 20 Enable. Thanks for watching.